Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Tuesday, November 20th, 2018. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Back in my track and field days, I always hated running up against the guys who like to get out in front of the pack and never look back. But when you've been 10 steps ahead of the competition for 2 straight years, like Breon Ansley has, truth be told, I probably wouldn't look back either. Fresh off a well-deserved trip to Mexico, the reigning and defending 2-time Classic Physique Olympia champ is already trying to put more distance between the rest of the pack and him, which was pretty evident in the arm training clip he released over the weekend. To his credit, Breon's been a consummate pro both on and off the stage, and there couldn't be a better representative for the division right now. But considering how fast he came blazing off the line, you have to wonder how much longer he's going to be able to keep up this frantic pace. Long nights and early mornings are the cold, hard reality that's staring you in the face every day when you're trying to do something great. But hopefully every once in a while, you can poke your head up for air and admire how far you've come, like 3-time figure Olympian Bojana Vasiljevic. With another monster season in the books, the Vasiljevic camp looks like they're finally coming up for air before they jump right back into improvement season mode. As for someone who's watched her career from day one, it's been pretty awesome to see how hard work pays off the way it has. But as she knows all too well, the thing about the grind is that it's never quite over, which means that right now there's still work to be done. Last Friday, one of the young guys in the office asked me if I had ever heard of the rap group Migos, or if I've ever heard of anyone use the phrase drippin'. Both of those were hard no's. But according to the millennials, Ryan Terry is dripping right. The #2 ranked men's physique athlete in the business had been keeping a low profile over these last few weeks, but some new updates over the weekend gave his fans a quick look at some of the goods that have been tearing up the division for the better part of the last 5 seasons. Pound for pound, Terry is about as consistent as anyone we've ever seen in men's physique. But with a battle-tested champion like Brandon Hendrickson standing directly in his way, you have to wonder if that'll be enough to end up carrying up to the next level. I'm sad to say that last week, the late great creator and founder of Marvel Comics, Stan Lee, died at 95. But even in his prime, I think a creative genius like Stan would have had a hard time trying to create a character as badass as Branch Warren. Recently, we saw the future Hall of Famer release a new video from a back training day that looked a whole lot like some of the vintage Branch Warren stuff that helped him dominate for over a decade. Looking at it now, guys like Branch really just missed the window of this whole social media thing, which probably would have made them even bigger global icons than they are already. But when you live your life on your own terms the way he has from day one, at the end of the day, likes and hashtags from a bunch of people you don't know probably doesn't matter all that much. And finally, I want to end today's show by wishing my old buddy, Jose Raymond, a final farewell. Last weekend, Jose took the stage for the last time as a competitor at the Japan Pro, where he brought that trademark Jose Raymond Never Say Die electricity to the building in front of all those fans out there in Tokyo. Now that it's all said and done, I think we can look back at Jose's career and say that it was truly remarkable in every sense of the word. I mean, not only did this guy span 2 different eras, in a whole lot of ways, he really set the tone for a whole generation of athletes with the way he handled his business like a professional. Riding off into the sunset, it isn't all about the wins or the trophies or the records that make guys like him special. It's the character. It's the fact that he was, above all else, a really great guy in an era where it's not that easy to be. So here's to you, Jose. Congrats on an amazing career. You earned it. You deserve it all. And you'll always be remembered as one of the all-time greats to ever set foot on the stage in the 212 division. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.